What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. Out today, which could be a short hunt. We only have from like 8 o'clock until noon. Then the homeowners have to go out, but we'll be back again next week. This house should be incredibly promising. I'm looking at, I don't even know, 6-7 acres of open grass, all easily diggable. The original house on this side goes back to the late 1600s. It should be a heck of a good day for maximizing the time. We'll find the hot spots and come back next week and kill it. Me, Dog Tag Doug, Rich Van Winkle, Musket Ball Matt. Should be an awesome day. Back in the first dig. See you guys soon. Later. All right, so Matt just pulled something. I didn't even turn my machine on yet, but he got something right by the cars. We call these, Kate, relics. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be some sort of a brooch or a pin. If you, I can feel right here where my thumb is, and here.
Ah, the pin would have crossed. Yeah,
the pin would have
I see what you're
crossed there.
saying. Yeah.
So I think it would have been something like that. But we're gonna give it a brush down and get a good look at it. But that's a good start. I do love interesting, ornate little pieces like that.
Huh.
Let's clean it out.
That's fun.
Well, there's Matt's piece, and this one's a mystery. We don't really know. It's such an odd shape, and this bar over here, which could be a hinge, we're not sure. And the two little leaves on there. The back, I thought there was a pin, but there's actually 4 nubs. And it looks like it was connected to something down there. I just don't know what it is, and it's an odd shape, but
it's nice and green.
Yeah, and Rich said he saw some gold gill popping through, and I could see a little bit of it myself. Well, here, you take that. Rich said he's got a coin, the first coin of the day.
You hear anything?
And he's right over there by the dog. So let's go see what Rich has. So Rich is on the board, of course. We always unleash Rich and Matt while Doug and I talk to the homeowners, and they get a...
I didn't look at it yet.
The dog really seems to like your beard, Rich. Oh. Oh.
I'm sure it's a penny, but...
It's a wheat penny. That's a good first sign, Rich.
It's really green. I don't know if you
look at that. That's beautiful. With one wipe.
It's like grass colored green.
Yeah, I don't know if it's green, but I can tell by like the certain, I don't know how I'd explain it being colorblind, like glossiness. Yeah. When you wipe it and it comes out like that, really that's always a nice sign.
Wonder what date we got.
Well, the front's not as good. Well, there's Rich's coin. It's actually the very first wheat penny. Maybe not the very first one made, but you know, the very first year.
No, I think it's the first one.
It could be the first one. 1909. That's incredible, Rich. This wheat penny's 111, 112 years old, or whatever the math is.
Yep.
Well, hey, good find, man, Rich.
Really
awesome job.
Thanks. 50 pulls, Rich.
All right, starting off right up near the house. This old part of the house goes back to 1690. How crazy is that? And right up in the front, we've already got a couple wheat pennies. And Dog Tag Doug said he had a high tone on the legend. Let's see what it is.
And it looks like it's very light, and looks like I gave it a little nick with the...
Just a kiss, we call it, Doug.
Yeah.
Well, it is very light. I think it's going to be an aluminum token.
Like Chanukah token?
Yeah, maybe. I can see some letters up there. G-O-O. I think it's goulash. I see a price in the middle, $1.25, Doug.
Oh, really?
$1.25 for goulash. Let's clean it up and see what it is. I do like that there's a price on it, so I don't think it's going to be a Chanukah. I think it's going to be
good. Maybe
for like a small little regional store. That would be great. $1.25 off Uncle Larry's foot schmozel. Well, there's Dougie's token sprayed down. Looks like it says good for $1.25 in the center, but very faintly around the outside, it says something like return of something, something, something. So I don't know. It's $1.25 off something. Interesting token.
It is.
Not exactly
Maybe
sure what it is.
Be able to clean it up a little more and get a better idea.
Maybe.
But hey, good start.
All right, Doug. I'm going to do a little what's in the clump because this sounded pretty good. Possible coin.
It's the right size.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be junk. And I do want to show the new sticker on my shovel. This was made by Matt's daughter, Emily, who I don't know how old she is, maybe 10, could be
That's
6,
cool.
I don't know. Yeah, so shout out to Emily, Musket Ball Matt, his first official sticker.
Okay.
But here we go, Doug. Could be junk, I don't know. You ready? What's in the clump?
Still in the clump. in the littler clump.
Oh,
Oh, it is a coin.
it's a coin.
Looks like a Wheatie. Or is it too fat for a Wheatie?
How fat are Wheaties? I think it's a wheat. Yeah, it's upside down right there.
There you go.
It should be facing you, 1
Yep.
cent. And it would flip like that, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see a date. Is it Abe Lincoln or is it Abe Vigoda?
Abe Vigoda sleeps with the fish.
There should be coins with Abe Vigoda on them.
Yes.
Well, I'll get a date off it later, but hey, a successful what's in the clump. You can't ask for much more than that, Doug.
Nice coloring,
So,
too.
yeah, I will put it in the bag as soon as I get my banana, Doug.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I'm going to kind of steal a bite of this one
Okay.
and get it in the hole. And man, we got a big property. We're going to make the most of it.
Yep.
We're back.
And another banana tree is planted.
Rich, I literally just buried my banana, and as I buried it, Doug, Rich called out silver coin.
Come around this way and get a better look.
Just the edge right there.
Yep. And it wasn't that deep either.
Yep. All right, let's take a look.
Of course you
So
can see
far, all the wheats have been from the teens. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a
even
barber right
earlier.
off the bat.
It's a
Merc.
A Merc? Okay.
Yeah.
And that Merc could be teens still.
Yeah, it has really good details.
Yeah, it looks like it does. I got a squirt.
Spray.
You have a spray bottle on you?
I do.
You sound
Yours is-
reluctant.
Yeah, yours.
But it's got no water in it.
Quarter
Your
Hoarder.
hand was on it already.
Oh, okay. All right. Doug, I do want to point out that Rich found the silver dime.
With the new legend.
That's right. Make sure you guys get yourself one.
Look at that.
Wow, look at that, Rich.
1919.
Well, I said it was going to be a
You said it
teen.
would be a teen.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm sorry, hit that one more time, Rich, because it's right on the date. That's good, thank you.
Yeah, it does have some nice detail.
Yeah, that's an old one, too. The old, wow, for that detail, man, I wonder if there's a mint mark on there, too.
Dropped the day they got it.
Well, no mint mark, but oh, here comes Matt. All the coins we found have all been from the O's or the teens so far.
Right.
So that is a heck of a start, and we just basically began. Look at that detail on that one, Matt.
Begun.
What did I say?
Began.
Well, because he found this in the past.
Have you ever began the begin?
Is it began the
Begin to
past
begin.
form of begun? I would think begun is present tense. Began, you're talking about the past. And he dug this like in the past.
We had begun
Had,
our search.
had, would it be,
I didn't realize this was going to turn out to be in
Thank you,
English.
Rich. Would it be we had
English.
begun or we began? Or they can use either one of those,
You can
Rich?
use either one.
Either one?
Yeah. We had begun or we began.
All right. We begotten to. All right. Once in a while, we like to do little special anniversary requests, birthday requests, things like that. Actually, talking about anniversaries, Doug, you know it's our 4-year anniversary digging together?
Where are you taking me for dinner?
Out of somewhere cheap. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
But Doug had a request for a birthday. I don't know much about it, so I'm going to let Doug handle it, Doug.
Ms. Pete Sidewalk.
Sure.
I'm assuming it's a she.
Yes. What is it, a birthday?
A birthday.
Are you going to sing a bar?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Sing the whole song. It's short.
Oh, are you ready? I'm going to start you off.
All
You
right.
ready? For Miss P. Sidewalk, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Very Dean Martin.
Happy birthday to you.
Very Brett Pack.
Happy birthday, Ms. Pete Sidewalk. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, you got the whole thing. Happy birthday, Miss Pete Sidewalk. We love doing the little shout outs, Doug.
Yeah.
And Doug does love Miss Pete Sidewalk.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we are still on the side. The homeowner, Katie, we brought a machine for her, and she's already found a horseshoe. She found some blacksmith forged iron handle or something off a
Goes in
tractor.
the hardy hole of an anvil, and then you bend your metal over top.
Wow, and what did you call it?
I think it's
A
called
hardy hole?
Yeah, it sounds nice, doesn't it?
S-
My dad's a blacksmith.
It's
Yeah.
for cutting. Yep.
And what's it called? A hardy hole.
I was
A
right.
hardy hole in the
That is
round
not
hole.
a good
Yeah,
name.
no, what is
The
it
round
called?
hole is called a pritchel.
A hardy hole.
Yep.
Well, that's amazing. You're still up in that same area?
I'm in the same spot right
She
here.
is the Iron Queen. That
That's
could be
it,
her
I
nickname at the
know.
end of the day, the Iron
My
Queen.
dad's a blacksmith.
And you're
Perfect.
very muddy, too.
Yeah, I know.
But-
It's so good.
That's a great find, Katie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Matt was real excited. He said he's got a silver coin that was very small, which is exciting. I'm thinking maybe half dime or something.
I think it is. I think it might be.
If it's half dime, you're talking old too, Matt. 18s.
It's real thin.
They stopped making them in the
Real
18s.
thin.
Right there.
Oh, wow. That is paper thin.
Go ahead and grab it.
You should grab it.
You should grab that. Yeah, that's going to be a first for you. It's not like a common Merc or something. This is going to be something really, it's going to be a first for you, Matt. I'll guarantee it.
Oh, wow.
Is that a crown?
That's a crown. Yeah, it's going to be a British dime. I've seen them. It might not be as old as I originally thought. Might even be a half dime. The British, the Canadian, I'm sorry, not British, Canadian.
I think it is Canadian, but that's still
We've gotten some before. That might be early 19s, like World War I period.
Edwards says on it.
Do you see a date?
1910.
1910, yeah.
That's
We
awesome.
found some before. I forget. This might even be like a nickel. I think they call them, I think the Canadians refer to them as fish scales because they're so thin and tiny, they look like fish scales. And I'm going to get a better look at this. We're going to clean it up in the shade and get a super close-up of it. But that is a great find regardless, man.
Nice.
Let's get a denomination. All right, there's Matt's silver coin, and it looks like it's King Edward the 7th. And I don't know what all the things are, but what the DG, Rex, all that stuff means. And you can see it says 5 cents. This is what they refer to as a fish scale. So it's a 5 cent silver coin fish scale, Canadian, from 1910. Super cool find. We find very few coins like this down in the States. The image on there is great. A little bit of a dent on it. You didn't hit that though.
I
It
don't
was like
think
that in
so,
Granada.
no.
There's no scratch on it. That's a great find, man. Congratulations. Love old silver like that, and you nailed a beauty.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Appreciate it.
All right, it is a super hot day. We came into the horse paddock. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Where the horses roam. There's horses, baby horses. I don't know what you call them all. We're going to do the giveaway for the Ultimate Finds box. That's the gang, half dead. But we got it queued up on the phone. We're going to give it away. Eric's Ultimate Finds box. Good luck, everybody. All right, so we're going to load it up on the other phone here. That is the YouTube video that I put out where you could win it. I'm going to filter duplicate users. So if you put your name in 53 times, you don't get 53 entries. And I'm going to filter it based on text. You had to write ultimate box. I'm just going to put in box because a lot of people can't spell ultimate.
Like me.
Yep. Oh, and I got to put in this video captcha, Doug, so they know I'm a human being. And let's see how many comments we had. There was I think over a 900 or so.
Yeah.
And again, I'm using our Ultimate Finds box today. I've got, I don't want to say because it's going to be a future video, some good stuff though. All right, we've got 992 unique comments that wrote box. Matt, would you like to have the honors to hit that start button with your finger?
Sure.
That's
One
that
winner.
big round one right there.
Good luck, everybody. Eric's Ultimate Finds box.
There it goes. They're off.
Scroll up, I can't see it. Glenda Turner. I want an Ultimate Finds box. Is there a website I could buy one if I can't win? Glenda, you don't need the
What about
website.
Glenda from
Oh, I
last.
don't know. We did meet a Glenda when we were in
Remember you
Chicago.
called her Glenda the good detectorist?
I don't know. Yeah, the good witch of the East. Yeah.
Although that was Glinda.
I know, but her name wasn't Glenda. What am I going to do? Well, Glinda, was her name Glinda or Glenda?
Glenda.
Glenda Turner, shoot me an email, QuarterHoarder@yahoo.com. Doug and I are going to load up the Ultimate Finds box, and we're going to mail it out to you. We were even going to put stickers on it and sign
Yeah.
the stickers.
Yep.
I got to get Matt and Rich to make a sticker so they would sign one too. But hey, congratulations. You won a heck of a good prize. We're going to take a few minutes to cool off in this barn and then go back out to the 97-degree heat, try to find some more stuff. Congratulations.
Good job.
So here's the front of the house we're doing today. The part to the right goes back to the late 1600s. The rest of the house we're added on. There's old barns, there's outhouses, there's a carriage house in the back. And Doug, who's got his butt in the camera, said he's got a dandy button. In this hole, Doug?
It's right on the...
Oh! Oh, wow, that is massive, Doug. That might be the biggest dandy button I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, that's...
I thought the one you found a couple
No,
weeks
this
ago.
is bigger than a Morgan dollar. Let's brush it down very gently and see if there's any markings on there.
Do you want?
Hang on. Yep,
yeah.
we'll come right back.
Like GW maybe?
All right, well, as we were cleaning Doug's massive dandy button, the homeowner, Katie, is up in that dump area and found this tag. And man, I can read some letters on there. I can see PA on the right. There could be a name on there. It looks like it was stamped over itself at one point, so I can't quite read it. It could be an old mailbox tag. I'm not sure, but it's copper and very cool. And Doug is scrubbing away with that tidy bowl brush
Well,
on the colonial dandy
the tiny
button.
bowl brush is here.
Hold this. This is very brittle in the middle, so be careful
Okay.
with it.
The shank is still intact.
Oh wow,
There
Doug.
was something
Oh,
laying
I
against
can
it
see.
that was rusty.
Do you see the floral design going around it, Doug?
Yes, barely. Rich,
Oh, I
Rich
can see.
pointed it out.
There's a floral design going all the way around the whole button, but you're right. There must have been something rusty laying on top of it. Now, Doug, this would be an electrolysis candidate.
Right,
And a junky thing you gave me a few weeks ago.
which is still sitting on your...
Well, it was junk, but this would be a good candidate, Doug, because this could definitely have something in the middle, and I do see a pattern all around the outside.
Right.
Do you want me to put this in the tank?
Would you?
Yeah, this I will do tonight, because there's a pattern under there, but that rust is hiding it.
You know I'm
But-
going to be seeing you tomorrow.
Yes, you will. That's a great one, Doug. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I love
it
that.
is nice. You enjoying this, Kate?
All right, let's see. Rich has something. The homeowner's been on fire, Rich. He's finding some pretty cool stuff. Oh, over here? Oh, I see it.
I don't know if it's gonna be old or if it's a more of a modern brooch or something. But
I can't tell either. It doesn't, I'm not even sure if it's copper. Yeah, it must be, I guess. Let's brush this down. I don't know either. Man, so many pieces of jewelry all on the day. Must have had a lot of ladies in the area. Well, we tried to brush his thing down. Yeah, Rich is right. He pointed out that all the objects we're finding, even the copper and brass objects, have rust all over them. So it must be something with the soil.
maybe there's a ton of iron in the soil.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing iron, but everything is coming out rusted, and this should not be rusted. But yeah, some sort of an old brooch, and there's a pattern underneath of it. You know, again, I'm going to put Doug's dandy button in the electrolysis tank to get the rust off, but typically you shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, that's a cool piece. I can't really tell what age it is under the rust.
Yeah.
But yeah, another brooch on the day. Just keep finding interesting jewelry. Hey, well done, man. Nice job.
Thanks.
All right, Matt just got something really cool. I was standing right next to him with Katie, the homeowner here, and he got something very cool. And this is an old bale seal or bag seal, which is lead. And I was telling Katie just earlier today, you'd seal bags of grain or flour, anything that came over from the boat, and you could see it's got some writing on it. They would stamp it as like quality control. I can see AKE. Sometimes they'll have dates on them or look, it does on this side too. UA something. Like I said, they were only meant to make it over here, and then people would pull these off and, in your case, throw it in the yard.
Right.
So they weren't really meant to stand up to the test of time. But this one did. We'll try to clean it up and see if there's anything more on it other than some random letters. That's maybe all it has. Just like
Right.
one would be from today. You'd have just like the manufacturer's specific markings, and that's the end of it. But this could go back 200 years or so, especially with that nice white color patina to the lead.
Really, that old?
Absolutely,
Wow.
yep. So let's give it a clean up and we'll see if we can make anything more out on it. All right, there's Matt's seal. And you can kind of see it says UAK and then maybe part of an E. Could have said Quaker, not sure. And you can see on the left-hand side the rim from the stamping tool that would have went down and made the lead into a circle. Whoa. The backside, when I flip it, probably said the same thing, just some of the letters wore off. But Matt's first ever bale seal, hard to date them, but I would say this is probably at least around the Civil War, give or take, based mostly on that patina of the lead. So hey, good find, man.
Awesome, thank
Yep,
you.
we're finding some old stuff, and that's a nice one. Well done.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Son of a gun. Man, Rich, I called Doug because I finally got something good. And he goes, give me a second. And his thing is better than what mine's going to be. Can you believe it?
Bum.
Let me see. Wow. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
You found it
it's
with the
pretty-
legend, didn't you?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Of course.
Well, you were reluctant on switching machines, and now you've got, I think, the two best finds of the day, non-coin finds of the day,
Yeah.
with a dandy button and this one that may also have a marking in it. Well, you beat my find, Doug, but I did get something interesting at
Well, I'd
least
still
over
like
here.
to see yours.
Yeah. Mine was coming up in the high 30s, I believe, and when I flipped it up, I got this, and
Ooh, a pen knife.
yeah.
Pocket knife.
I always like finding those.
Me too. And I thought I was going to be a wood side on it, but I think the wood is rotted off and both sides are just the copper. And you
I
can see
would
some of
say
the blades
that's
in there.
Somewhere around the 40s.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
30s
think
or
it's super
40s.
old. I haven't found a whole lot, so I'm just desperate to find anything of
We'll
noteworthy.
play that up as much
Yeah.
as we can.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. And Doug's button, another
Another
beautiful big
yeah,
giant
look at,
gem.
Look at the.
Son
I
of
don't,
a
I don't
gun.
know if that's fancy on the side or.
We're going to try to clean up Doug's
Corrosion.
button and
But
see
it-
if there's anything on it. But
Right.
man, Doug's got two beautiful buttons so far. Both of them blowing my penknife out of the water. All right, there's Doug's second button. This one still bigger than a quarter, maybe $half size, not as
Yeah.
massive as the big dandy. And in the middle, you can see that design. It almost looks like an atom. You know what I mean? Like an electron atom kind of a deal.
Oh, sure.
Or a flower.
Come on, why are you ruining it for me, Matt? Why are you ruining it for me? He's got to be Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
But no, definitely a nice design in the middle. So you want me to clean this one up too, Doug? I'll put them both in the tank.
Yeah.
So,
And I like the fact that it also has a full shank.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, full shank on the back. Doug kicking some butt with the new machine, finding some killer old buttons. Well done, brother.
Thank you.
What a good start to the day. 1690's house. It's rare we get on houses that far back. Now, we only had from 8 to 12 this episode. The homeowners had to leave, but we do go back next week. Old coins, super cool old relics. Man, what a fun day it was. And of course, if you guys didn't see the very beginning of the video, my good friend Matt Tomani, Jersey digger, passed away after a long bout with cancer. He was an amazing friend, a great husband, terrific father, most known for starting the Digging with Matty show with his son Matty. It was a Facebook interview style show. I've been on it personally about 10 times. There was a GoFundMe set up for the Tomani family. There's a link in the description below to help with all his final resting costs and those last minute things when tragedy like this strikes. If you guys are able to donate, everyone here on the QuarterHoarder show will really appreciate it. And of course, next week we'll be back for part 2 of the 1690's house. You're going to see all the cool things we found. I don't know why my voice went up. And then I've got some amazing spots. We've been really busy during this summer. There's a 1740s tavern coming up. There's an 1820s horse farm coming up. Some really cool places and some amazing bucket list finds coming up. Man, it's going to be a good summer. I hope you guys can join us. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.